How you doing, guys? Big Mate Dan Squad here again today, back once again with another episode of Warhammer Thoughty K. And in today's video, I'm going to be answering some of your questions, some of the questions that people have asked in the competition, in my 250 subscriber giveaway competition, which is now closed, by the way, so you can't go and ask a question now. But if you do have any questions for me in the future, feel free to pop them in the comments below, and I will try and add them to the list of questions I've got to answer in future videos like this one. So in this video I'm planning on answering between 5 and 10 questions, something like that. I think I got about 40 or 50 questions in total on the original giveaway video. So that means I'll get about 5 videos out of this, which is very good. It means I don't have to do much work apart from answer these questions, however daft they might be. Firstly though, before we get started, if you're not already subscribed to me, please give me a subscribe and a like. I would very much appreciate it. I'm on 351 subscribers at the minute, and I'm hoping before the end of the year to get to 500, but we'll wait and see. We'll see. Okay, so let's kick it off, shall we? The first question is from Underdog Painting, and I might do occasional impressions of people in this video as well. This is an impression. I know it's not amazing, but I might do it anyway. As a fellow beardy babe, what, if anything, do you use on it? Long live the beard. Peace out. Bazza loves you. Okay, so, Bazza. My beard, I use nothing on it. I wash it with shampoo in the when I'm having a bath or a shower. And that's about it. I do have some argan oil somewhere, which for a few years I did use argan oil on my beard, but I don't really care about my beard. I grow it and then I shave it. So I don't really look after it like I'm not a big beardo. So yeah, I grow it then I shave it, and I just grow it because I have sensitive skin. So rather than shave every day and then make my skin even redder than it already is, then what I do is just grow it and then shave it. And the next question comes from Peninsula Painting Projects. Okay, so Peninsula Painting Projects asks the question, are you more of a go camping around the UK or holiday abroad kind of guy? And the answer to that would be, I don't really go camping. I go camping at festivals and stuff like that. I've not been to a festival for a few years now though. But, it's not, I'm against camping or anything like that. I'm not anti-camp per se. What's it? Is it per se or par se? Answer in the comments below. It's par se, isn't it? Per se. No, per se. Right. Anyway, I'm not like against camping or anything like that. I'm happy to do it. And this weekend actually, the weekend I'm recording this, it's Sci-Fi Weekender in Wales, which is in Halfhandymore Caravan Park. And it's like a sci-fi convention that I have gone to for the past like 5 years in a row or something like that. But I've not gone this year because we just the group kind of didn't get our act together and decided I'd just leave it this year, see what happens. But next month I am going to visit a mate down in Cornwall as like a mini getaway. But yeah, I go abroad. At the minute I've lost my passport. I was supposed to go to Budapest back in January, but I have misplaced my passport, so I cancelled that. But yeah, I've been on probably more holidays abroad than I have in the UK, but I'll do either. I don't really. I let other people plan holidays and say, "Do you want to come?" And I'll say yes. I'm not a planner, so if somebody's planning a holiday and wants to invite me, then I tend to tag along with other people's holidays. Okay, the next question is from Anthony Reap. That's a new subscriber, I think. So thanks very much for subscribing to the channel and entering the giveaway. His question is, so how long have you had a beard and does it require much upkeep? 2 beard questions in one video, what are the chances? I've had a beard since the age of 12. No. Probably this iteration of it I've had for, since the last time I really shaved it down. I rarely completely shave it off, but since the last time I shaved it down, I think I've had for, I don't know, about 14 months maybe. Or maybe a bit less. I don't know, I'm not sure. The last time I shaved it to just stubble is probably 14 months, but I've shaved it since then, shorter. But it doesn't require much upkeep, no, because as you can see, I'm a really scruffy bugger with my beard, so I just let it grow and see what happens. Occasional bits of, I get the clippers and I run it around the edges kind of thing to clip off stray hairs, but I don't even do that often. So my beard doesn't require much upkeep. I know some other people's beards do. Like even the edges are all fuzzy around here. Some people shave them all in like that. But there we go. It's a very beard-centric video, this, isn't it? Let's get on to the next question, shall we? Thanks for the question. How long have you been doing the hobby for, is the next question, and that is from Guy Crossley. Again, another new subscriber, I believe, so thanks very much for subscribing. How long have you been doing the hobby for? On and off, since I was 11, 12 years old. When I say on and off, there was a big off period. I first got into the hobby when I was about 11 or 12, just going into high school, and I was probably into it for about 2 or 3 years back then, 2, 3, maybe 4 years back then. So from the age of around 11, like I said, to the age of maybe 14, maybe 15, doubt it. It was probably 13 or 14 really, so probably only about 2 years back then. But I managed to get a lot of, excuse me, a lot of Eldar miniatures at the time, and I luckily didn't throw them away. And then about 14, 15, 16, 17 years later, something like that, I got back into the hobby. I still had all the miniatures. Unfortunately, I painted one unit of Dire Avengers, and then my mate encouraged me to start an Orc army. So then I started an Orc force, and then I was looking at all the other miniatures on the GW website and how amazing they were compared to back in the 90s. And then I just started loads of other forces and stuff. Like I was buying stuff on eBay, and I kept getting distracted by the new releases that were coming out. And yeah, so I sort of skip from project to project now, as you can see from my channel. There's an Eldar Wraith Knight there. My last project you'll have seen on the channel probably will have been a Tau project, which I got some Tau models for Christmas the other year. And last year I bought myself some Tau models for Christmas as well. So I kind of wish I'd just painted the Eldar first and then bought some models, but my mate was encouraging me to get the Orcs, so I got into the Orcs, and there we go. You know, in the 90s I really hated the Orc miniatures, but when I got back into the hobby, I just I really like the Orc miniatures. So the aesthetic of them has changed over the years. I commented on a video of Mini Warzones yesterday. He showed his Orc collection, then he was talking about the half track and how the sculpt looks different. It's because it's the older, sort of more cartoony looking Orcs, more comical looking Orcs, whereas the newer Orcs are a bit more menacing, a bit more scary. They've got, you know, a bit more grimdark about them, basically. So I much prefer the newer Orcs to the older Orcs. The next question is from Basic Miniature Painting, and his question is, what other hobbies do I have? Good question, thank you very much. The other hobbies, I don't have a lot of other hobbies really. I watch a lot of TV because I'm lazy, so I get home from work at night and I just kind of sit down after I've made my evening meal. Just kind of sit down and watch a lot of TV. At the minute I've not been doing much painting and stuff like that either, because my shift pattern of work's changed, so whenever that happens I sort of tend to get out of the swing, the hobby swing, but hopefully I'll be getting back into that after I've recorded this video, doing a bit more painting, a bit more building. But anyway, yeah, other hobbies. So I watch a lot of TV. I've got an unlimited card for the cinema, for Cineworld Cinemas, so I go to the cinema a lot, normally with my sister, sometimes with other friends. What did I see yesterday? So A Wrinkle in Time yesterday, and we go quite often watch 2 films in a day, and have like a meal in between or something. Wrinkle in Time and Red Sparrow. Wrinkle in Time was alright. It was like, you know, it was alright, it wasn't great. Red Sparrow was pretty good, I thought. My sister was saying it's had really bad reviews, but I quite enjoyed it. And I used to do a lot of running. I used to work for a running store, so we had a run club, and I'd do a lot of running with work and outside of work as well. I'd go out 3 times a week for, you know, between 5 and 10k. But I've not been doing that at all recently. Piled a few pounds on. I was actually thinking about going out this morning for running, but I stayed up later than I intended to last night. And then I woke up and it was later than I thought it should be because the clocks went forward when I was asleep. So I've lost an hour basically. They're cheating me out of an hour, the buggers. Anyway, yeah, so I used to do a lot of running, not been doing much running at the minute. But yeah, that's it really. TV films and miniature wargaming. Let's say running, because I'll get back into that soon enough, surely. But I've not been out running probably for about a good 10, 12 months now, something like that. But yeah, I'll get back into it eventually. Probably for about at least 6 weeks. And we'll see how it goes from there. Yeah, so thanks very much for the question. And the next question is from Rob Phillipson, another brand new sub, so thanks very much for subbing. His question is, am I Alfarius? I am not Alfarius, no. But I know a guy who is, so yeah, I'll pass your regards on to him. And the next question after that, and this will be the last one for this video, I'm not sure how long this video's got, but this will be the last question, and then I'll move on to someone else's question. Not necessarily next week, it might be in a few weeks' time, we'll see. I might have something more interesting to talk about next week than myself. So the next question, and final question, is what is the biggest conversion you did, or what I want to do? And that is from Mr. Assassin 666. Again, I think another new subscriber, so thanks very much for subbing. So the biggest conversion I've ever done, or want to do. I know what it is. I'm just thinking now, should I say it in this video? But what I'll do, I'll say what it was, or what it is. But it's something I've started and not finished, and I really need to get back to finishing it at some point this year. I'm saying at some point this year because I've said that last year and I didn't get back and finish it. So it's basically, it's a drop pod. Space Marine drop pod, converted, kit bashed. No, converted, yeah. It's all like plasticard, and there is a few other bits from other kits there. But yeah, it's mainly a Space Marine drop pod, converted into a Gorkanaut / Morkanaut / Stomper. So a Stompanaut? Yeah, let's call it a Stompanaut. It's got the head from a Stomper. It's got the front doors, 2 front doors drop down from a drop pod. The base of it is the drop pod. The legs are the minute spoons from McDonald's, with some bits of Imperial buildings on the feet. There's a lot of plasticard in there, and some other bits. But hopefully in the not too distant future, hopefully I'll go back to that at some point and at least get it finished built, because at the minute what I've got built is the drop pod and plasticard. The Stomper is an easy thing, I just need to glue the head on, the Stomper head, and then the arms, I've tried to keep them separate and magnetise them. The arms are built, but I just sort of need to bulk them out a bit. It's more like a skeleton of arm really. One of them's got a claw, one of them's got the Death Star Mega Shooter, is that what it's called on the Gorkanaut? I think it is. But I should be able to change it out for a custom Mega Blaster as well. Because of what I've built it out of. I've built it out of the top of a spray paint rattle can. And then luckily, you know where the bungs that you get in the end of a poster tube? I've slotted one of them into it and glued a load of old like tubes into that to make the Death Star Mega Shooter. So then I should be able to take that out and then just pop on the custom Mega Blaster. Yeah, so that's the biggest one I've done. It's a lot bigger than the Gorkanaut Morkanaut. Let's say the Gorkanaut Morkanaut's this big. That's about that big, but it's not as big as a Stomper. It's not as bulky as a Stomper. So that's why I wouldn't call it a Stomper. A commenter on one of the videos that I featured in said it's more like Stomper size, and it's bigger than a Gorkanaut Morkanaut, but it's not Stomper size. So you couldn't fit. Well, you could fit 20 models inside if you really crammed them inside, and you had no other interior, which you could fit 20 models in a Stomper easily. I think it's 20 model transport limit on a Stomper. But yeah, that's it. So thanks very much for everyone's questions. Again, thanks to all the new subscribers I received as a result of this competition. And thanks very much for watching. I will see you on the battlefield. Don't forget to ask a question for a future video. See you on the battlefield.